1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, come on, burn it, burn it.
Because of course it's Tuesday morning. And today we have a very special guest in the bathroom. His name is Larry Adler. Now, Larry Adler is, listen to this, the greatest living harmonica player in the world. Now, this isn't any TV hype. He is simply
Mr. Sports.
No, the greatest living harmonica player in the world.
What's
And he's 8 years old.
What's wrong?
Harmonica, mouth organ.
Come on. Oh, I know what you mean.
He's the best one ever lived. He's 8 years old, he's got a lot of stories to tell, and I'm sure he'll tell them to us.
Brilliant.
He'll be here soon, because he's just set off from makeup. It's 20 yards away, and he'll be here in about after the break. Okay?
Of course he will.
Okay, and because, as dedicated to Larry, you got a special spot this morning.
Yes, indeed I have. Now, come on, everybody, work with me. Work with me. Now, this is for all you elderly people out there, all you elderly people. We're going to do 3 exercises. That's 3. So come on, get out of those beds, get out of those chairs, and let's get to it. Okay, exercise number 1.
For old people.
For the old people.
Okay.
This is exercise number 1, the remote control. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And that should do it.
Save you walking to the TV.
What's the next one? What's the next one?
You got the next one.
Oh, no, Zag's got the next one.
No, I'm going to just like to remind them that there is a 4th button, because a lot of the old people at home, they don't really turn on to Channel 4, do they?
No, there is a 4th button.
There is a 4th
It's not your brightness or your contrast, love.
No.
It's us.
It's us.
Channel 4.
Yes.
But wait a minute.
What?
Then they won't be watching us.
What now?
Do you know where the 4th
But they might have it on in the distance.
Yeah.
Ah!
Or maybe their grandchildren have got it on,
that's it.
and they're watching in the background thinking, probably,
Yeah.
oh, this is a nice children's BBC programme. No,
Yes.
it's Channel 4.
It's Channel 4 and it's in your face! Because there are some nice programs on Channel 4.
Yeah.
There are some nice programmes on Channel 4.
There are. It's not all foreign muck, you know.
No.
No, wait. That's not all programs you've got to read. Or go, oh, my goodness. What? Oh, my God. Up to bed. Go on, up to bed, up to bed.
Second exercise for the elderly this morning is when you're reading a newspaper, you see scandalous article or a scandalous television program on Channel 4. I want you to practice this. It's called tutting. Tut, tut, tut. Tut, tut, tut. Tut, tut, tut. That's what you do.
And it becomes, finally...
It becomes...
Oh, yes!
That's
You
good.
see, it develops. It develops.
Tutting.
Start with a tut and end with
So
a...
we got the remote control, we got the tut, and finally...
Finally.
Okay, finally.
See?
Where's my glasses? 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 Where's my glasses?
Where's
my glasses?
Now, there you
you
are.
are.
3 exercises to keep you tip-top and top
If it
fit.
doesn't sort the old fogies out, nothing will.
No!
Can't say old fogies.
We're on
Senior
Channel 4.
citizens.
Oh, yeah.
They never watch.
Yay! And the question about the clip before Larry Adler comes in is, name these time detectives. Remember, keep it burning, keep it burning.
Don't phone, it's just for fun.
Robert Stephen Jardine,
Yes,
you asked for help.
I did, yes.
Then unlock the door.
It's quick. Good morning again. We have the legendary, world-famous Larry Adler.
Larry Adler's in the bathroom.
The most famous harmonica player in the world.
He is incredibly
Larry, thank you for coming into
Thanks,
the bathroom
Larry.
and gracing us with your presence.
I would like to say I agree with every word you just said.
And this is the first time you've been interviewed in a bathroom, I take it?
I don't think it'll be the last, because if this show flops, they're going to move me to straight toilets.
Really? Wait, you must meet Chris. He's a presenter now. He's got red hair, but
Which
don't
is
let
Chris?
that put you off.
Hi,
Christopher.
Hello, Chris.
How are you, Larry?
Hello.
You're Larry, then.
I was yesterday. I'm
Right,
not sure about
good.
today.
Well, we all know who we are. This is Zig, this is Zag. Welcome to the bathroom.
Thank you.
And now we have a fantastic introduction that Zag has been working on for many, many years now.
Yes, because I'm a big fan, Larry. Okay, fact number 1. These are 3 facts about Larry Adler. Larry's new album, The Glory of Gershwin, features the maestro of the mouth organ, duetting with stars like Cher, Kate Bush, and Elton John. Wow! Fact 2. Larry used to play tennis with Charlie Chaplin, Greta Garbo, and Salvador Dali when he lived in Beverly Hills.
Is that true?
Yes, it is true. I lived about 2 blocks away from Charlie, and he called me and he asked if I could come over to make up a 4th to replace Bill Tilden, who was only the world's greatest tennis player.
Is that all?
So naturally, when you can't get Tilden, you call Larry Adler.
Yeah.
So I rushed up to his house, and he was on court with 2 other people, and he just motioned me, come on court, and he didn't introduce me. And after hitting for a while, and one of the people had a mustache, couldn't hit a ball, weird mustache, and there was a lady who was just dressed wrong for tennis. She had dark shorts, black shoes, stringy hair, And she suddenly said, shall we begin a set? And it was Greta Garbo.
Whoa!
And the guy with the moustache was Chaplin.
No, Salvador Dali.
Oh, Salvador Dali,
No,
oh.
I was partnered with Chaplin. I used to play with Chaplin quite a lot because he had a tennis court with a cork surface. Your feet never got tired. It was wonderful.
Was he funny? Was he a funny man?
He was a charming man, and at a party he could be very funny, but my son and his son were arrested for picking coins out of a fountain at Marble Arch. And I went to Charlie. I said, it's a silly charge, but we need to get a lawyer. Charlie said, you've met my son, Michael. He's not a very attractive boy. What the hell kind of an answer was that? Well, I got a lawyer, and we came before a magistrate, and the magistrate, I don't understand why this case has been brought before me. And the police said, well, they took coins out of the fountain at Marble Arch. And the magistrate said, well, why shouldn't they? He said, the coins, the money is the property of the Westminster County Council.
Right?
Oh!
So the magistrate said, why does the county council choose to keep its money in a fountain?
Hey!
So they got an
Someone!
absolute discharge.
They got off.
Fact 3!
Do we have time for fact three?
Fact three.
Fact 3! Sorry, Larry, no need to be rude.
Sorry, Larry, it's breakfast time.
Larry
right,
rubbed
everyone.
Fact 3!
Fact 3.
Larry rubbed shoulders with Al Capone when he was in Chicago. Is that true?
I didn't exactly rub shoulders. I was too scared. No, as a matter of fact, for a long time while I was talking to him, I didn't know who it was because he asked me, do I go to synagogue on Saturday?
Yeah.
And I said, well, no, because I do 5 and 6 shows a day in these cinema variety houses.
Yeah.
And I'd be too tired to go to cinema. He was shocked at that. No. And then he said, are your parents traveling with you? I said, no, they're in Baltimore. He said, but you write to them every day, huh? I said, well, no, maybe once a week or so.
Yeah, yeah.
And then he said, look, kid, because I was still wearing knickerbockers in those days.
Knickerbockers?
Yeah.
Blimey.
He said, get your coat, go on back to your hotel. This ain't no party for a kid like you. And I go over to the comedian. I said, who's that busybody I've just been talking to? He said, you're kidding. I said, no, who is it? He said, Al Capone.
Blimey!
And obviously you're aware of who he was at the time then.
Yes, but he was so kind and so nice to me, I actually couldn't believe the stories
Al
I heard
Capone.
about him.
But he had the family connection, asking you, did you write to your mum and this? The family
Yeah,
was
yeah.
important. The
And-
family, got to be the family.
Family.
The family.
And he told me he sent flowers to his mother every Sunday after Mass. He said, do you send your mother flowers? I said, well, my mother's in Baltimore. You never heard of Western Union? You can't wire them?
Wow. You don't argue with Al Capone
No,
when he
you
tells you
don't.
to send flowers to your mum.
Right, now,
Blimey.
can you give us a blast, please,
Yeah.
Larry, if you don't mind?
Oh, by the way, I must plug something. I'm
Go
going.
on, please,
I'm
please
going-
do. Why not?
Certainly.
Please do.
I'm going to do a
Close up
tour.
on Larry, close up on Larry.
This is a plug.
This is for you, Larry.
Official plug.
I'm going to do a tour based on the Glory of Gershwin record all over the British Isles, and I'm looking forward to that because this record has been a surprise to me. The way it's been an enormous hit.
It's
Give us a
hell.
blast, give us a blast,
Jar.
Larry. Here we go. Shh, shh, shh.
This is on the
Larry.
record.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Oh, wow!
Now,
Oh,
Larry, you were talking about the success of that record. Did you know that record has now sold over 100,000 copies in the UK?
did you know that,
Did
Larry?
you know that?
No, I did not.
Did you know that we've got a gold disc for you here today?
We
You
do!
have
We do, Larry!
Congratulations.
That's for you.
Larry Adler!
Cool.
All I can say is everybody should become 80 as quickly as possible. Such nice things happen to you when
It's
you're 80.
cool!
This is totally unexpected. This is yours because it sold over 100,000 copies.
Well, I'm
Cool.
delighted. But you know, there's a demand for it in Japan, Australia, Germany, and the United States.
Right.
In fact, in September, I'm going to the United States to promote the record.
Well, I'll tell you something else. Because what's very important is that this here is something else, a very special award.
This is even more special.
Can you hold
I
that for a
think.
Zig, please?
Hold on.
That is
Oh, no,
certificate from the Guinness Book of Records for being the oldest man in pop.
There you are.
Go, Guinness Book
Oh, I
of
can't believe
Records.
it.
Actually, Zag, can I give it its proper title?
Wait a second,
You
we
are-
won't
you
get
are-
shot.
It's good when
You
you
are
did it.
the oldest named artist to have an originally recorded album reach the top 10 of the UK album charts ever. So it's never happened before.
Well, it's been number 2 for 4 weeks now, but you know, I tried to get into the Guinness Book once before as the only tennis player in the world who couldn't beat anybody.
There you are.
And they considered that, but they turned it down. But now I seem to have made it.
Well, there you go, Larry. Officially
Larry.
a superstar.
Larry!
Congratulations, Larry
Thank you.
Adler.
Larry Adler,
You have a
thanks for
Christmas
coming in,
cake now.
Larry. Name this group. Remember, don't phone, it's just for fun.
Larry!
Thanks, Larry!